I can tell you guys one thing. It's definitely patch day based off how my matches have been going. The first match I got in, enemy team, they only banned like 3 gods, right? Oh, no, no thank you. I'm playing support. Sorry. This is a support channel right now. It's purely a support channel. We're teaching people how to play support. All right, you got to calm down, pal. You go play your jungle, okay, however you want. We're playing support right now. And I want to play Sylvanus, especially if we can not get banned. But the enemy team in the first match, what do? They ban one person, one god. I was like, oh my god, my team, few bans go through, but no one bans Sylvanus. And I was second pick, just like right now, actually. I was so excited. I was like, oh my god, I could actually play Sylvanus on patch day, which might have a chance to happen again here. They actually duplicated my emoji. We have duplicate bans on the Suku too, which is pretty funny to me. Yeah, perfect. We get the Sylvie again. Now, hopefully this game can actually go through, because what happened after that? Well, the enemy team was just being... I mean, I don't know exactly why they were being dummies, but their sole ADC wouldn't play. She was just sitting there, like, watching me and my Cupid in lane. They had 4 Magi on their team, because they had an Aladdin jungle, and they had a magical support, too. The only physical they had was... I honestly forget what it was. We were kind of just running around beating them up. But they had a Bracken jungle and all this stuff. Maybe that's the biggest reason I don't remember, because he was in solo and I never had to walk over there. But we were just stomping, and I was like, I can just build magical protection here and be crazy tanky, get some cooldowns, and just have a lot of fun with this. And I was excited. But of course, it went to like 12 minutes, and they just F6'd, and then they wanted us to report their soul ADC. And I was like, I mean, yeah, I will. And then the soul's like saying something else to his team, and it's like trying to blame them. I'm like, brother, I was literally in lane with you. I saw you just sitting there, purposefully just watching the minions kill each other when you're not even in range, like not holding waves, mind you, just not even getting close enough while we're farming other camps and the waves might meet up. She would just sit way back under tower, and it's like, sure, they couldn't really fight back into us that well because they just were out skilled, but they were also just purposefully not playing. And so it's like, when I see that, and then you want to be toxic in the after game and be like, no, don't report me, I won tonight. It's like, what did you do? You did nothing. But nothing in the reportable way. Like, some people are just so silly, I swear. This is an interesting match, though, so far. Oh, yeah, and then the second lobby I just got into. Oh, which, shout out Flame of Fury, by the way, if you're watching this, because I just got into a lobby, and I was third pick, I think, and I was like, yo, give me Sylv, but then they didn't pick it. No one on my team picked it for me, but no one banned it either. So like, I probably still get it. And then someone named Flame of Fury on my team was in chat. I was like, I love you, Roger. I was like, oh, I love you more. So shout out to them if they're watching. Then that lobby got dodged by someone on the enemy team, and I was like, okay, at least it happened in the lobby, right? It wasn't me having to sit in another 12 minutes of a match and then having it, you know, F6, and then you have to wait for another match. So now we're back in. We're trying again. I got Sylvie again. I'm really excited. His shadow skin looks so cool. He feels good. I put all my abilities instant cast because that's what I had them in SMITE 1. So luckily, I got a little bit of warm up on his abilities too. The first match was a little laggy. Oh, hey, there's that Flame of Fury person that's playing the Hercules. That's who I was just saying. That Omnicide guy was also just on, was going to be on my team. So both of them were going to be on my team. Now they swapped teams. So I hope they're not really good, because that would annoy me. That if I had to go up against the really good players, then that gave me a bunch of bad players. But I suppose we'll see. I have hit 9 pulls, as you could see there in the loading screen. So pretty good. You know, we're getting there. We're going to double digis this match. Guarantee you. Guarantee you. I'm going to start the one. That you probably could start the Whisper Sins. I don't know. 14. Let's proc like 6 times or something. I know it's double damage on the first hit, but it's less damage on minions too. But a flat 80 is just like good. Let's go ahead. I kind of want to do some old Sylvie tech. So hold on. I'm gonna show you some tech here really quick. I used to do this thing in SMITE 1, and it mattered more in SMITE 1 because you went through mana like crazy, where I would go and put down a flower like in my mid laner's tower and then my soul laner's tower, and then I would go to my lane. So now I think I really don't have time for this, but I'll give one to him, and then we'll get out of here. 3 fizz, 2 mag. We're dealing with a magical, physical. Okay, I'm just gonna rush the Genjis again. That's what I did last time because they have mostly magical. We're dealing with magical ADCs, so that's gonna be most of their damage. And then we can grab ourselves a health chalice because we buffed the 300 option, and then we'll go ahead and just get a blink because we want to do some fighting here for sure, and we'll get a Gather Flare, and we'll kick it out of base, and we'll be there just in time. No worries about that. The minions at the buff camp spawn at 20 seconds. So 20 seconds on the clock is when the minions meet in lane, and when the buff camps spawn. So you don't gotta worry. It's like, whoa, minions have spawned. It's like, yeah, but they're you still got a little while for everything actually spawns up. Looks like he got a good ward on them there. Looks like they might even try some fishy business here, which is very interesting. No, they're chilling. Okay. I wonder if they know there's a ward there or something. It's weird they kind of looked around. They're probably looking for us, and then, you know, we didn't walk over there. They do have a Sunder, though, which is fine. They can clear really fast. Clear as fast as we can. Oh, yeah, I'm trying to tank this so I can turn it around for them, so the spit doesn't go on us. I'd like to get that last hit, too, but it's fine. I'm not really expecting to have as much presence in this lane as them. I'm probably going to kind of chill and just throw autos. It's the nice thing is we have double ranged autos, right? We'll kind of root these guys, but I don't want to hold these minions too far up for him, so we'll kind of walk back, expecting a Soul 2 here. Try to sidestep that, went in between both of us, and we only missed one minion there, I think, so not too bad. We'll try to just keep chucking autos out here and there. He also put a ward in that grass, huh? That's pretty sick. I like to see that. Just trying to hit those backs as well. I don't want to take last hits here, especially because I want him to get our war flag stacked up, but the amount of pressure you have in a lane with Sylvanus is just always so good. Let's grab this if we can, because you want that side buff that's going to come up soon. But if we can capture this first, that'd be pretty sick. They're actually going to walk up to that. Okay, never mind. Oop, in case she walks forward, we'll put a plant there. If she wants to break it, she can break it. I don't care. Looks like she didn't break it, though. As you can see, it's still on the mini-map. You can actually see their little diamonds. Hercules is kind of hiding back, it seems. I'm just going to go ahead and place out my wisps here. It'll be pretty good. He's got his dash anyways. We're clearing like crazy. Get a nice double root there, and I'm just going to hit the Hercules completely fine. We're just bombarding him kind of with autos. Now, you do have some crazy mana consumption on Sylvanus, but obviously that's because you can stand in your plants and go crazy with them. I kind of wanted to beat them up instead of going maybe crazy on this off camp here. He's kind of walking away from this. Trying to get to him if I can, but he's kind of he's in there in a fine way. I'm gonna double pop here. I still have my blink, so I'm trying to see. Oh shoot! Oh, I was trying to yoink him if I could help him. That's my bad on that one. He had a good kill there. He got first blood, so we're chilling. I didn't think he was gonna keep initiating. I thought he was gonna kind of run away and I would bait them a little bit, but they fully stuck on him, which is fine. Are you gonna push those? Yeah, you are. Bonk. I don't really want to kill too much of this. We'll just pop out with Chalice and kind of walk back, because the thing is, he cleared way more of the minions than I did, which means that my boy can walk in. Soul's doing their backs right now, so I'll just say enemy spotted over there. And then he can go ahead and clear them all, and my boy only missed one minion now, and he got first blood, and this is up, so we can hopefully clear this. I'm just gonna stick these two first, and then kind of walk in, because he's going to try to go crazy on these minions, right? I'm going to try to yoink him here. Did pull him back, which is very nice. I want to keep leveling my wisps. We could level something else, but we're going to go for a root here. Go ahead and root him. I don't want to take the last hit. We're going to make sure we stop shooting. Awesome. Good gank, too. I'd like to see that. I do have our pull coming up in 2 seconds. Possibility of getting her, but there we go. We'll snag her. I was looking. I was like, that's a nice spirit ball going in there. It's going to go into her immune state, so we'll be kind of chilling on it. Did take the damage from that, but it's chill. We still have the side camp. We know that those... Oh, yeah. I'm like, hey, can we get this? The purple's up. We shouldn't be wasting time over there. He wants to go for our purple. They don't want to risk it too much. That's fine. Hercules has his TP, so he'll get back here pretty quick. So we'll chill on it. We'll play a little safer. And we'll just secure our buff camps here. Something they changed with Sylvanus, in case you're wondering about the changes, in SMITE 2, because you just maybe don't read the patch notes, so I can't really blame you, is... Boop. I should probably stop freehanding as many basics, to be honest with you. I'm just going to ult here. I'm like, this is pretty good damage and good CC, so if we can kind of go crazy on this...
Looks like you're on a sticky wicket.
Oh... I really thought that root was going to hit. I was trying to time it so right when she came out of the CC immediately I could go crazy on it. We're out of mana, but this sprout right here is going to bloom, and then we'll get a bunch of mana back. So it's completely fine. We killed the Hercules anyway, so we're doing completely fine. She does have her purple, so that's down. I have enough time to completely go back to base, and it's cost 2,050 for the rest of the Skingies, so we'll go ahead and stick that. I highly recommend kind of learning prices for stuff like that if you can, just because then you don't have to ever like Windows shop. You don't have to look into your shop constantly to be reminding yourself, how much does this cost? How much does this cost? Obviously, that's the only way you're going to learn how much stuff costs. But once you know it, then you can just know it and back more safely and never have to have your shop open in the middle of a lane. Because I'd say one of the biggest ways I see newer players dying is simply they just like sit there getting beat up while window shopping because they're just not really as aware of their surroundings or whatever, which is, you know, like I said, completely fine. It happens. Does he want to back? Okay, that's fine. He has ult. He should also, he doesn't have TP. His TP is going to be down for what, like another 30 seconds at least? Because he TP'd earlier. Well, yeah, okay, he is walking here. I can fully clear. I'm just going to wait. We're going to kind of hold this wave. In terms of their XP, like what they have up to get, it's really just their backs right now, which I think Soul is soloing perhaps? Unless she was in the left jungle. They should have the same, very similar purple timer to us. I'm not sure. He hasn't ulted yet. I mean, we're a level above him. We're kind of looking for Soul. Soul does have beads. There she is. We're just going to go ahead and... Oh, I was trying to yoink her. We're chilling. I do have my Blink ult still, which I'm kind of looking to use, honestly. Because I feel like we could go kind of crazy on this. But at the same time, Moonlight Ritual's starting now. So it takes 90 seconds for the mid lane Moonlight Ritual to open up. So I want to be in middle lane by 7:30. See, it has 60 minutes, or 60 minutes. Yeah, it's a long time. 60 seconds left on that. So I do want to get there. So you're saying gank middle lane. I mean, I agree with that. I'm going to say bye. I'm going to get out of here. I'm just going to say be careful. I want to fight over middle, and I want to see if I can put some impact here, because Merlin just died, obviously, who is our mid laner. He sets around, which means she might have some eyes on somebody that she's kind of looking for a gank on. I'm going to jump here. We do have a higher hit box on this god, since you're so tall. And the taller your god is, the easier you can see over walls. So we can kind of jump over walls and stuff and look around for that stuff. 30 seconds till this spawns. We didn't have to leave so early, but we're already ahead in our lane. There's farm here that no one's getting because we're kind of just chilling on it, right? This guy has beads. I yoink him after, go into a root, go into R2. We don't want to get knocked up here. I was going to say, I don't want to get brought into this tower. I'm assuming I'm going to get Krakened here, but I don't see what I'd rather get Krakened than her get Krakened. We're going to pick up our seed pods, see if I can yoink this little sucker like that, and go ahead and hit R2. Again, I don't want to get knocked up here again, but we're going to kind of chill. Made the Poseidon immediately back to base, which I think he like kind of just got here. There goes his knock up. I'm going to go ahead and try to yoink this guy. Ooh. Oh, we can root this, though. Hit him with that. Hit him with the Wisp. Did get his beads out of him there. He got really scared. But we already had our ult down, so we didn't even have any more CC. So he just completely wasted his beads. And she says completed, stay here. I'm like, yeah, obviously I'm going to stay here. We're doing good. We're going to win this Moonlight Ritual. Oop. I did root him there. I'm trying to bait this push out. So watch this. I'm just trying to get pushed. Because what happens, like that, is... Whoop. Okay, I just yoinked him there. Maybe a little dangerous, but pulls him straight into this. I'm going to have to back up a little bit. A rut-row. I think I'll probably die here because his slow is just insane. Oh, I did... Oh, my ult! Dude, it started casting, and I was like, that would have been such a beautiful three-man knock-up with so much damage spliced in there. Oh, I mean, we were just brawling there. I'm not going to lie, it was a really fun one. Definitely need to get some physical protections. I probably just rush the breastplate, honestly. I want to say help middle lane to this Thor because they're out of ults and we want to win that Moonlight Ritual and Thor's right there on the red and I'm like, please dude, just ult in there. My Blink's down for 15. They're going to win a few more rocks. I don't know why the Thor... It's their soul laner, right? That really annoys me, actually. I'm going to use our Gather Flare here to kind of show, hey, they're right here. Yeah, gank. Big gank opportunity. Dude, Thor, where are you going, little brother? Is this kid actually made out of Legos? Like, what's going on here? I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh, that really didn't knock him up? Wow. I did not think he's gonna get out of range of that. Alright. On 4 on that, but mostly I just gotta say, screw this Thor. Because he had his ult. He didn't have his ult? I don't know. But he could have aggressed at any point there. And we would have really appreciated that. Did yoink him there? I don't really know what kind of follow-up we have. They want to take care of this guy, which is fine. Okay, hello there. What a guy. Let's go ahead and throw our heals out to him.
The enemy team has destroyed the
Yeah.
Gold Fury.
Can somebody... Yeah, can you clear that? trying to get to her because she is just like in here. Let's get a ward down there. She's chasing hard. My blink's down for a minute. I really need to focus up, I feel like. Yeah, so I was waiting for his 3 there. I was like, I don't want to just pull him just for him 3 out. What we should do is gank right, though, because his soul is way pushed up. Apollo's going to pinch her, and once we get her 3 out of her, pardon me, there's 8 before I started recording. She's got to be in this bush, right? Oh, there she is. Just go ahead and root her through the wall there. So we'll get her 3 out of her. I'm just trying to body block her here. Oh, my 3 did hit, but it just didn't matter. Get our 2 out or wisp just to heal. Trying to body block her, although he has the branching bolas, obviously. Oh my god, I'm goated. Whoa! I'm gonna pull him here so he can't just keep going crazy with it. I'm gonna get the wisps out there, although I want to get the heals on my boy. I'll probably health chalice too, so we can stay sustained as much as possible. Just keep chucking autos out there. Have our pull coming up in half a second. Have a chance maybe get the kill here. Well, I'm going to pull him so he can't go ahead and push my guy. Unfortunately, I kind of messed up her Spirit Bomb, but it's completely fine. We're going to go ahead and get the kill there. Unfortunate flop on letting go of that Gold Fury. Should have better eyes on the map than that, so that's on me. But we did go ahead and take many of them out. Okay, I was going to see about blinking on her, but we're just going to go get our purple and chill. No problem, buddy. I see what farm you're going for. Again, we couldn't invade their purple. We do know their Xbalanque's in mid now. We didn't know where he was before. But, you know, if he wants to play safe, just get farm. It's always fine. I don't know if he wants to help me with this. I'm going to start it and see if maybe he walks over. No, he's going to kind of run away. That's fine. I mean, we can kind of solo it for a second here. 2 it's leveled up all the way. I don't want to take all this farm in the jungle from the E set, but at the same time, I just want to back because I can get my full breastplate here for 1100. So we're going to stick that, and then we can keep brawling. We're running mostly into, I feel like, the Herc, Poseidon, and Shiva right now that are going kind of crazy, so it's mostly this like physical damage that's coming out. And they do have that majority physical damage, of course, and this guy, especially on the aspect, could hit pretty hard later. So I'm kind of thinking what else I want to get. Maybe even like a Stampede I'm thinking of going towards. Just, she's not going crit, right? She is going crit, actually. Interesting. Don't love getting like a Spectral, just because of a soul, but if she's gonna go crit, even though I think that she's probably gonna be one of their weakest links based off what we've seen so far, and I want to put more focus on someone like the Shiva, who is on aspect, he's going full int, so we don't have to worry about crit from him. But regardless, it's good to go ahead and get that Spectral so that when we do have to deal with her, we can walk into her face and go crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and just... Oh, that yoink didn't hit? Shocked. I'm trying to bait out this Hercules' abilities here. Maybe Pyromancer? Can we go for this, perhaps? No, you're just gonna get pushed in the tower instead? Okay. Well, actually, you just got that out of him, which is pretty sick. Got his push out of him. Really? Oh! Okay. She couldn't hit that either. But we're, completely dippered. Understandable. I thought we'd kind of put some annoying pressure on them. Somebody want to get those oracles? No? I know your ultimate's ready. I'm just gonna go ahead and try to just CC his kid for a second, just root him and pull him, because she's behind here, right? So I'm trying to create space where rooting him there. I'm gonna go ahead and pull him. Maybe a bad pull there. He'll die though. Right, that last tick didn't kill. Oh, he did kill. Okay. Hey. Can you grow up? Gotcha. Run, buddy. Just run. Just run. I got you. I'm okay if I die. I wanted to just save the life of my Merlin, and I did. I had a really nice pull there. Grow up, you frickin' loser. You got beads, buddy? You don't anymore. You know who I am? I'm that guy. I'm Himothy. Okay, pal? Next time, think about that before you come waltzing into my tower line. You're not the big beefer. I'm the big beefer, little bro. Do you know who I am? Do I know? You know who I am? Do I know who you are and I am and you are? No, little bro. Get out of my face like that. Come on. Can we do gold? Sorry, I got really excited there for a second because the kid smelled like a used hacky sack and he was just up in my grill trying to go crazy with it. But it was like, brother, did I not tell you that I was a diamond Sylvanus? And you think I'm not going to hit some absolute wacky mode pulls on you? Come on, buddy. Like, let's focus up. Let's use our critical thinking skills here, pal, okay? Do you know who I am? I don't know why I keep saying that. Can we do gold period, please? We need objectives, and they just got one for free last time, and for some reason we just, like, let them, and I would like to get this one, and he's going to do his purple, and no one's helping me. I'm going to put a seed pod down here. And I'm just going to start this. The problem is the Thor's not going to be that much damage. Look at his build. You know, he's a Yogi's first. He's on aspect. But everyone's popping up. We can use our Wisps here. And now we can go crazy on it. Do they have... Yeah, they have 2 Sunders, remember. So, if anybody walks in with a Sunder, we'll have to turn on them before we can stick this. But, looks like we're just going to go crazy on it and fully stick it. And I'm going to say gank middle lane, because I want to get there, because Issa has a really nice gank coming up behind that Poseidon. Nice Spirit Ball. She should be able to catch up and finish it off. If not, we're going to try to play the option here on the upside. See if we can get behind these guys. I think we can 100-0 this guy. Maybe I'm a little crazy with that, but I feel like with Merlin here and his prot shredding, we can take him out. And the Moonlight is starting in 75 seconds. Whoop. Whoa! He's going to ult, I think, so I'm going to walk out of it. Yeah, I just wanted to step backwards. Because it seemed like one of those times where it's just going to be... I'm just going to root him off of this. And then I'm just going to pull him. And then I'm just going to throw another root down. Soul's trying to go crazy here, but I don't think we really care too much. My boy is that guy, so we got to remember that. And we'll keep giving some heals out to the boys. I don't think I hit that on my Merlin, so that's my bad, but... Still waiting for Moonlight Ritual here. Oh! 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 I was trying to get in range of that. I would love to do the Pyromancer. Whoa! Hello there. Hello there. I don't have my pole, but you're literally trying to be him. I feel like we've discussed this, that you're not Himothy, because I'm Himothy. I'm going to knock this guy up. Unfortunately, he did use his speeds there. Whoop! I'm going to pull this Hercules just so he can't CC anybody on my team. And you got to stay within a range. What are you going to do? You don't have a Kraken, little bro. You're not scary. You got to stay within a range when you're fighting a Hercules, where you're in between his knock-up. She said attack, by the way, so I'm going to. I'm trusting in her to come in here, because remember, this is an aspect shock. He's not like fully tanky regular shock with his heals, so we can put some dirt on his bus. I'll just go ahead and try to pull this guy. Unfortunately, that Vortex kind of moved me, but that's okay. The Moonlight Ritual is out. This is what we were waiting for. Let's keep cranking our heals out here. I'm getting a little low. We're out of health chalices. We can heal off the minions as they take them out, and when we hit level 15 here, we can get our start arm upgraded, which is what we want to do. I know somebody... Yoink! You're coming to me, big boy. Oh! I'm dead. Oh, no! Oh! Again, my ult didn't go up. I did the full animation and everything. It's like... I don't know. I mean, I understand, but it's weird that it does, like, a good majority of the animation and then still won't put it through. I understand why it's not, but it's kind of annoying still. I'm glad we have the Spectral already for this soul. We're going to hit this Stampede. You always need to think about how many slows they have to, like, make a Stampede worthwhile. It doesn't really matter, to be honest with you. Stampede is just always going to be good for chasing. But remember, it's not just a speed boost. It's also slow immunity, right? And it lasts for 4 seconds. Really good. When they have Shock Rain, they have Poseidon 3, and they have Soul 2. They have 3 different slows there. So, this X-Ball? Oh yeah, an X-Ball ult, of course. So we have all of that we can just slow immune. Man, I really wish I would have hit level 15. You know what I'm going to do? Oh, I was going to say, I'm going to go do that. Oh, wait, I need more money, though. I was going to go do that back camp and get enough money. Yes, yeah, for sure. Do Pyro, do Pyro. I called Pyro a while ago before the Moonlight Ritual started, but we kind of just kept brawling, which is fine. I was going to go out, just get enough money that I can go back and get this, because it's $12.50, I think, for these starter items. I want to get the Stampede for sure. I just need enough farm here. Maybe I can go mid. They're fine doing that without me. That's why I'm not, like, rushing over there. Like, they have enough tankiness. Okay. And they got that, so we got some more gold for the team. I'm just going to be right back. We are 3 levels up on our opponent. If you're ever wondering, how am I doing? Am I doing well in a match? Look what your opponent's at. If your opponent is below you in levels or gold, then chances are you're doing pretty well. At this point in the game, for support, by the way, in terms of your positioning, usually what you're trying to do is position towards the middle of the map and or where the next big objective is coming up. So right now, we're towards the middle of the map because that's where most of my team is kind of hovering around, and that's where the enemy team has been hovering around. And then after that, like I said, in 10 seconds here, we have a gold period coming up. So we want to be positioning around that, so that right when it comes up, we can just go ahead and take it out. I wish she wouldn't have backed. We could have really used her help there. But we see that their Hercules is over in left lane, right? He has a Sunder, and the other Sunder is on their Shock, who's also in left lane. So both of their Sunders are on the other side of the map. So what does that tell us? It tells us we can go ahead and take this thing, and the people that could just take it with one click of their stupid little relic button, which needs to be taken out of the game, they're not going to be here. So we're not worried about them. We have our guys here to just burst this thing. It's going to be our second one, and then we can go to middle lane right after this. They use the bomb on it. Kind of a waste. I'm just going to say attack middle lane. We might even go for a fire here soon, because we know that their ADC is in right. But we know 2 of them, the Herc, is over there and left with the Shock. And somebody's doing the red buff, I think, I just saw. I'm not quite sure. We can use a little Gather Flare here and check that out. Buff is done. I'm fine to do Fire Giant. I'm gonna call it if they wanna do it. Okay, I'm fine with gank middle lane. I'll just leave a ward here. They should be able to kill him no problem without me. I really don't see a world in which they can't just take him out with the two of them. But obviously, if we can all just take him down, it's awesome. Because Sylvanus isn't right. So, oh, and Apollo's ulting. Yeah, they're fine. And Thor's ult. Okay, we're kind of committing a lot for this. I mean, that's his beads, right? I really want to yoink that. We should really do fire now. I'm just going to group these minions up so if somebody wants to walk around the corner, they can take them out, no problem. We're not even going to hit anymore. We want to just get all the hog that we can from our war flag. Hello? Nobody wants to farm? I'll leave it here for you. No, we'd rather... Okay, we're going to do that. That's fine. I guess we could always use a little UAV, huh? But nobody wants this farm. Understood. Merlin's like so deep in the map right now. He's like glitching out of it. That was weird. My team's been objective-minded for the most part. I think they're listening to me and stuff when I've been like, hey, let's do this Gold Fury. We're fighting a mid. Let's get this Moonlight Ritual. It's nice, but I'm also sitting here and I'm like waiting for someone to come just do simple farm with me so we can hit 20 and all that. But it's okay. They're still fighting over that. I just wish we had our ADC because I want to do Fire Giant. That's like our next step. As I said, that's why we're kind of positioning around here. And I wish we could group up and then do this because we need to really just get going here. I'm not going to last hit these. I'm going to let him get up here because he's still trying to hit 20. He's actually behind the enemy mid laner, which is pretty wild to me. Yep, right there. I'm going to go for a blink ult here. Should be pretty good. Grab him, hit him with the 1, hit him with the 2. Going to be a nice shock ult there. Probably not going to be able to finish him off unless I can... Oh, I did hit it! Nice! I'm goated. That's a little ult here. Obviously, we don't fully have the ability to use it. Ooh, I tried to yoink him. Completely fine. Actually, no. Let's go for big fire. Let's go for big fire. Because you see the Apollo's coming in. He's going to have ult in just a second. I'm literally just going to start it. If you need healing, that's fine. I mean, I can give you some healing. Did he start tanking that somehow? I thought my auto hit it, but I guess not. Let's go ahead and just throw out the 2 on him. Give him some heals. If he wants to relinquish it, good for him. Still has ult, too. Only one guy that has a Sunder is up. Always keep your eyes on that, so we're always trying to check out. And we see that their boy, Sylvanus, is right over there. We're going to keep our positioning so that we're on this side of the jungle because we know where Sylvanus is. That's the biggest threat of walking in on us. We also see one person behind us. Now we're going to switch our positioning a little more towards this side of the map. The next attack's going to be the big fire cone here. It's tick damage. It doesn't hit that hard. You don't have to really be scared of it. You don't want to sit in it if you don't have to. Somebody needs to get the freaking dagger, dude. But if you have to sit in it a little bit while you're fighting, it's really not a big deal. Like, over time, good, Merlin got the dagger. It will add up and do some annoying damage, but especially at the beginning, like, it's nothing you need to worry about. I actually kind of wanted that bomb, but it's fine. We have a lot of money. I definitely want to hit it back here. And I want to say attack gold and right anyways. We just need to like kind of wait for that gold. We don't want to burn too much of our fire off of us. What we want to do is get the gold fury and then push up towards that right lane. It'll be a really good sequence of events for us. I kind of want some more cooldown rate. I don't even mind just getting a Chandra's Grace, honestly, is a nice item that I wouldn't mind. But I think a talisman would be really good here. Get something else that we can use for our active buttons. That's a terrible, terrible thing to die to. That's why people need to listen to calls, because we also see our Apollo is way up there, pushing his face in there. If he takes him out, cool, but if he gets baited into a really bad fight there and gets taken down, it's really bad. We want to do gold, because it's going to be our third gold fury. We talked about this before, where you get such good sieging things with this gold fury, the more you have. And on top of that, this is ancient fury, so it'll weaken the structures as well. And now you can see, okay, our boy's ulting in, so that's good. He can help us out here. I'm just going to say help. I don't know why he's not. Is he actually going to go back in on that? Because the thing is wasting all his mana too. He's actually going down pretty slow, I should say. And that's why I wanted the bomb, because I'm like, we need to use those bombs on Phoenixes. Let's go right. Let's go right. Guys, we don't have the luxury to be backing right now. Yes, we got to go right. We got to get a bird. We can't waste the 2 minutes we have left on this fire giant, especially since we just got the third gold fury. And it was an ancient fury. You can see this is a weakened bird because it's the only one without a tier 2 on it. And the Moonlight Ritual is starting, so they might get confused and go to middle lane because they might not have the best map awareness. If they do that, we just need to get in here. So I'm not even going to waste time. I'm just going to get in here, to be honest with you. There we go. We're just distracting on the left side there. I wanted a tank, but that's perfect. See, now we can back to base. Like, that's completely fine. Okay. Pull him back a little bit. This is gonna ult out. That's fine with me. Well, hello there, Merlin. What are you doing, buddy? I just didn't know if you wanted to get freaky with it. I don't really want to get too freaky with it, but I mean, trust me, I've gotten freaky in some situations in my life. There's a guy behind us. They're just taken out, by the way, which is pretty sick. Whoop. Hey, leave me alone. I don't like you. Oh my God, you're in there, big boy. Looking for a chance to, like, go kind of crazy here. There's really not one. I'm honestly kind of looking to... Why would we retreat middle lane when we could... I'm going to do something crazy here. I'm just going to go in with the big stampede here. I'd stampede the boys too and just do a bunch of damage and CC. Let them take care of the tower. We're pretty tanky. And if you see, we have 45 health per second. So there you go. They follow up on the pick. They're going to take her out. Now we have only 3 of them up in 46 seconds before that soul comes back. 15 seconds on the shock. They're pretty good at following, so I can just pop my 2 here and just be CCing. Stand inside of this so that when it goes off with its heal, it gives us its max heal. We do want to make sure we're paying attention to stuff like that. Pop another one of these, and we can just say to attack left lane. We can just go right here and take this last one. You can see Apollo's pushing up left too, so why not take the last one? We'll use our Galler Flare here, honestly, just to see if they're pushing up there. They're kind of chilling. I'm not the tankiest thing since Slice Spread when it comes to, like, no backdoor protections down, but we still have fire for 13 seconds. I have my ult coming up and my blink coming up in 5 seconds. So, what are we going to do? We're definitely going to attack. This is a really good positioning for us to do some craziness. We want to see if we can burn down this shot before he gets a crazy ult off, because that's what worries me more than anything. I can't take too much longer than that. I'm going to go ahead and just pull him in. Very good route pull by me. It was followed up from a very nice, call it, Spirit Bomb from the E set. Still have my blink up here, so we can make some craziness happen. I did grab this guy. I got his beads off of him and put out a nice heal for the team. We're still picking up seed pods if we can. I'm going to go ahead and grab this sucker just because my E set maybe doesn't want him this close. He did pop a Nemean, but we need to burst him down for it matters too much. I'm not sure if I hit that. Didn't quite, I don't think. But still good from the team. We'll go ahead and throw our heals out here. Hopefully hits everybody. And we'll keep going. Our blink is down, but our stampede is up. 20 seconds till the next 2 spawn. We have minions here. I'm going to go ahead and give everyone the stampede. Like we said, we got it for that slow immunity, right? I kind of messed up there, but I'm going to hit her with this. Sorry, I didn't mean to pull him out of her ult, but either way, it does work out just fine. I want to get this last bird if we can really quick, just so they're completely defenseless, but we will have to retreat after that because there's 2 of them coming up in a few seconds, and we're all very low. So I'm just going to say bye. I'm going back to base because we have 3k cold in our pockets. We have 3 fire waves pushing in. We can recap a fire giant, and then we can go ahead and end the game. But we'll just get thick as we can before that. We have the team beads now, so we can help out with that. I'm going to remember those are mapped to G. I'm actually going to move those over to F, as it's a closer key, easier to hit. We'll keep the Galler Flare on G. G for Galler Flare, but it's also the item that we would be using the least and out of combat. The ones that we're going to be using in combat, we want those closer for sure to our main buttons, which is our WASD there. Okay. That was good. We got some nice pushes there, taking into account everything that we have going on. Now, we want to get this pyro so we can use that bomb when we fight the Titan here at the end. You can walk out, buddy. And then we want to take this last fire giant. I'm going to hold on to that bomb. I hit level 20 there. If they want to walk over, I'd love to just do this fire. They're so preoccupied by fire minions, they shouldn't be able to really contest this, to be honest with you. We're going to send the Galler Flare up. I'm going to probably ignite it right now because that covers that entire area there that walks in from their their lane. So if they were walking up, they have to walk through that just in case anybody wants to be crazy with it, because now we see the people with their sunders are in right. They're all covering that, and this is what I always tell you guys. I'm like, well, ult of a sentry. When I tell you which bird to go for first, I always tell you the right bird because it's the farthest away. It's on the complete right side of the map, and it's the exact situation that we're in right now, where once you take all the birds and stuff, the next fire giant comes up, they have to deal with the fire wave on the other side of the map so that they can't be there with at least one of them to contest you. Once you have all the other ones down, I'm going to go behind this guy, by the way, and it's even better. Just waiting for his 3, most likely. I'll go ahead and cast my ult now. Looking for a little yoink, kind of messed up there. No worries. Oh, he's very fast. Let's hit another root here with him. There we go. Awesome. Hit him with the U-Rock. We could retake this here, but honestly, jeez, I'm just going to hit everybody with a stampede here. I'm just going to pull this guy back, honestly. I'm going to drop the bomb, to be honest with you. I'm going to use my pull here. Make sure we keep popping. Ooh, I pulled him right into the E settle. We're just sicking this, by the way. I'm just going to hit the team with the team beads and then make sure we can end this off. Hit another pull here. Did snag him. We're not going to be able to finish him off. Doesn't really matter. I'm just so tanky. You can see we were still healing a bunch. Still have 1,600. I don't know why we're last spamming. I don't know why I'm joining. I guess I'm a piece of garbage. But that was a good Sylvanus match, and I'm glad I was actually able to get a full one. I got to say, he still feels really good. Like, he feels exactly like he did in SMITE 1. Like I said, that was the second match that I played with him, you know, and the first one I did, like I said, was only a 12-minute match where the enemy team was just like refusing to fight us half the time. So all in all, I really am happy about it. ESET can't kill me without you, and she know it. I would know. I live right next to some salt water with a lot of fish, so I know what fish smells like. Plus, I had my first girlfriend. It was really... Let's not worry about that. Why I'm top D? I don't know why I'm being toxic right now. Mostly good when he started it. I'm really only toxic about people who are like stinky to me. Except for the one time that I last found that X-Ball just because I was like really having a lot of fun with it because bro really tried to fight me at the tower line. Anyways, I just want to say at the end of this video, by the way, I really appreciate you guys watching because you guys have been watching these first two videos and leaving like really nice comments and everything, and those comments, to be completely honest with you, where you are like telling me why you're watching, if it's helping you learn to play support or you're just enjoying the commentary or the gameplay or whatever else, I really appreciate that. That's the stuff that makes me want to keep creating. And I know not everybody, like when I watch content, I'm mostly a lurker too, but just for me personally as a creator, like that's the kind of stuff that I really do appreciate, that makes me want to keep making stuff. So if you ever want to at least leave like a nice comment, join the Discord server and talk about SMITE or whatever else, I really appreciate that stuff. And like that stuff, likes and subscribing especially, goes such a long way. So thank you to everyone who's been watching and doing all that stuff. I just really appreciate it. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the day. It is going to do it for me. So as always, have a great day.